I'm Father Jamie Workman, Vicar General of the Diocese of Arlington. This first Sunday of Lent, we reflect upon those times where maybe we felt weak in our lives. We look at Adam and Eve in the first reading. There in the garden, their temptation that they experienced was much bigger than they were. And we see that in the frailty of their fallen original sin. And Jesus goes out into the desert to undergo a temptation that in many ways parallels that experience of Adam and Eve in the garden, and yet he maintains his fidelity to the Father. And there we see a great sense of hope, because in our lives there may be many times where we feel a particular moment is bigger than we are. Perhaps it's a temptation, perhaps it's a moment of suffering. And it should be our inclination to turn immediately to Christ and allow his strength that he has given to us to penetrate the depths of our hearts, our minds, and our souls, so that in that moment, we know that his strength can carry us through. And we'll find the meanings of the words of St. Paul, who, reflecting on his own weaknesses, realized that the power of God reaches perfection in our own human weaknesses and limitations. Perhaps this week, as we're reflecting on the gospel message, we could take some time every day, 5 minutes, and do an examination of conscience to find those things in our life that maybe challenge us, that stretch our limitations, and invite Christ into them. And then take that knowledge to the sacrament of reconciliation, where his grace wipes away all sin and gives us his mercy. Thanks for watching. Click here to subscribe to 2 Minutes to Virtue.